So it's been reported that the Sacramento Kings are trying to trade for Pelican star Brandon Ingram. The great Sean Cunningham came out and said that sources confirm Sacramento Kings are pursuing a trade for Brandon Ingram. I'm told the Kings have discussed discussions with the Pelicans, and it's worth noting Ingram was an emerging star under coach Alvin Gentry, who works in the Kings front office. Uh, Great work by Sean Cunningham for getting this out there because he's not going to put a rumor out there just to be getting the attention. And Sean Cunningham's a very credible source that reports and covers the Sacramento Kings. So shout out to Sean for putting this out there. It's for real. It is for real. The Kings obviously have had trade conversations and discussions around Brandon Ingram, and the Kings got to get this done. There's no mistake about it. The Kings have to get this trade for Brandon Ingram done. Trading Davion Mitchell and Sasha Vezenkov for a bag of caramel apple pops does not sit with me at the moment. It's not enough. Dumping those two that were your rotational players off the bench for nothing, for nada, goose does not sit with me right. And they got to pull this move off. They have to make that trade make sense. And the word is that they did that trade is just to bring in a bigger trade for a bigger move. Well, you know what? You have a roster spot open now. It's time to get Brandon Ingram done. Trying to get his trade done, should I say. Monte McNair and staff have been knocking on the door for a big move the past few seasons. I mean, they got it done with Sabonis. They've convinced Malik Monk to sign here as a free agent, and now they've convinced to re-sign Malik Monk. Monte McNair has to get this big move done. The Western Conference is going to be stronger than ever next season. The Sacramento Kings cannot stand pat. They have to get this move done. You get this move done for Brandon Ingram, you're solidifying yourself as one of the top Western Conference teams in the Western Conference with the other Western Conference teams next season. Pelicans going to be better. The OKC Thunder are going to be better. The Clippers they're going to be in the mix. The Warriors are going to be in the mix. The Lakers are going to be the Lakers. The Suns are going to be in the mix. The Denver Nuggets are going to be in the mix. The Dallas Mavericks are going to be in the mix. No one's talking about the Memphis Grizzlies, but the Memphis Grizzlies, if they all stay healthy this year, they will be in the mix. This upcoming season, should I say. Monte McNair has to get this moved on. Brandon Ingram will be such a big upgrade over what they have right now currently in Harrison Barnes. And can you guys imagine the closing lineup of De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, Brandon Ingram, and Domantas Sabonis? That lineup alone can not only be your potential starting five, but that lineup alone can be probably the best starting five lineup in the closing segments of a game in the NBA. Can't emphasize how much Brandon Ingram would be a big time move, a big time acquisition for the Sacramento Kings, man. This will probably be one of the biggest trades that the Kings have ever done in franchise history. I mean, you guys probably have to date back since Domantas Sabonis when the Kings acquired him for Tyrese Halliburton. Yes, I'm all on board. Sign me up. Obviously, potential trade packages I'm thinking is, Kevin Huerter, Harrison Barnes to make the salaries match for Ingram's $30+ million deal. And you're going to have to probably include draft capital, and which you should include draft capital. If it's for a star, a proven star for Brandon Ingram, yes, I'm giving up picks for him because he's worth it and he's that damn good. And I've heard people have asked me about Keegan Murray and this and that. I don't think you trade Keegan Murray for Brandon Ingram. You just don't do that. If you can get away without giving up Keegan Murray in this case, which I think you can because you have enough draft capital to get it done, yes, you get it done. Keegan Murray's going nowhere. He's not going to be traded. I would be shocked if Keegan Murray is included in this deal. And it all lines up. Alvin Gentry coached the Pelicans back in his days with New Orleans. Alvin Gentry took over for Luke Walton, and he was the interim coach here with the Sacramento Kings. Alvin Gentry now has a role in the front office, the Kings front office. He is a part of Monte McNair and Wes Wilcox's staff in the front office. So there is a true valuable connection there between him and Brandon Ingram. And I'm pretty sure conversations have happened between Brandon Ingram and Alvin Gentry. And this is not a surprise to me. I'm getting impatient because you got to get this deal done if you're Sacramento. You cannot have any other team jump on and try to acquire Brandon Ingram. You have to get this deal done. And Monte McNair's staff, they know what they got to do. They got to move the needle. They got to compete in the Western Conference. They got to make this move. They've been knocking on the door for quite a few times now. This is it. Monte McNair's staff, they got to get this done. If anything breaks news, if this deal does go down, I will keep you guys updated. Catch you guys in the next video.